Hey there everyone, my name is Nathan and I'm the owner here at Minnesota Mobile Guy. If you're not already familiar with us, we're a business based here in the US state of Minnesota, but we assist customers from all over the world with all sorts of different issues and services on their smartphones, tablets, and other mobile devices. Lately, one of the services that our customers most frequently have been asking us to assist them with is when they buy a used device from a dishonest seller that has a specific type of block on it. Now this video is specifically going to relate to Samsung devices, and it has to deal with devices that have a block on the screen due to, usually it's a non-payment block, but it's something that's implemented by the manufacturer or the store that sold the device instead of a block on the back end on the IMEI number by the wireless carrier. So we'll show you an example here really quick. This is one that we have here that it is an S21 Ultra, and this device, as we're going through the setup process here, we're currently at the security lock stage of the setup process. When we finish getting through the rest of it, skip the Samsung account. It says you're all set up, but then when we hit finish, where we would normally be able to get to the home screen, we have this lock pop up from Samsung on the screen. And then it says Samsung has temporarily disabled this device because a qualifying trade-in device was not mailed in. And so it sounds like this device was going to be used as trade-in credit towards a new device, but then whoever did that decided just to sell off the phone instead of actually trading it in to Samsung as required by the agreement. And so then someone went and bought this phone not knowing that the lock would eventually pop up a few days later as they were using the device once Samsung remotely initiated it. So the exact wording can vary depending on whether Samsung themselves put the block on the phone or whether it was a different company, but pretty much the same format stays the same. You have a message up there at the top, you have options down at the bottom for calling the company with support, and there is no other way to be able to access the settings or anything else on the device. And so we've been contacted by tons of customers lately, like I said, asking us for assistance with this specific issue after they got scammed by a dishonest seller because they then wound up with a totally unusable device after the lock got kicked in. So we are making this video to let any interested customers know that we do offer a service to be able to bypass this type of lock on a lot of different devices without having to contact Samsung and go through all the hassle of trying to have them fix it. It's a procedure that we do directly to the device while it is plugged into a computer, and the great thing about this is that it's something that can be done for just about anyone, anywhere in the world. So you don't necessarily need to be located here in our local area in order for us to be able to do this for you. You just need to have a decently powerful Windows computer along with a fast internet connection, and we can remotely connect right to your computer through the internet and perform the exact same procedure that we're going to do right here, right now. So the first step in fixing this device is doing a factory reset to it. So while I've been talking, I put the device into the Android recovery mode and did a factory reset to it so that it would start up the setup process and the setup wizard again from the beginning. The device is just turning back on here, so I'll go ahead and fast forward the rest of the video just to keep this as short as possible. Okay, there we go. Factory reset has been completed. We are back at the welcome screen here, and we are ready to start going through all of the steps of getting that lock bypassed. So I'm going to go ahead and begin the steps here. We are going to start by connecting to Wi-Fi. And let me go ahead and type in my Wi-Fi password. There we go. We should be all connected now. And we're going to wait for the next step of the process. And again, since this is a business that we operate, we can't show all of the exact steps that we're doing because we do charge for the services that we offer. We're just doing this sort of as a video proof to show you that we can actually do it, showing the before with the lock and then the after with the device totally operational. So it's still going through the setup process here, and now is going to come the part where we go ahead and plug it into our computer. So let me get that going. There we go. Still working on setting up the device. And then this part is going to require what they call USB debugging, so we're going to allow that. And then it says checking for updates, and it goes to Google services, more, and accept. And then we have to accept Samsung's terms and conditions. Do that and hit next. And then we're going to go ahead and allow that. And then I think the device will just have to restart once, and then we should be all good to go. Yep, there it goes. It's restarting. Okay, and it now boots up to the lock screen, which we should be able to just go ahead and swipe away. And then once it finishes loading up, yep, there we go. We are completely at the home screen. We have full access to all of the apps and settings and features, and there is no trace of that Samsung lock popping up on the device, even though, as you can see, we are connected to Wi-Fi. And even so, the lock is still not popping up. So that has been totally bypassed, and the device is usable just as if it was brand new. Just to show you exactly what we're working with here, I'm going to go ahead and jump into settings, and then under About Phone, we can indeed see that we have an S21 Ultra. This is just the device that we did the example on. This procedure is going to be doable for a lot of different devices in a lot of different conditions, but we can't guarantee that every single device is going to be doable. If you have a device that has this type of Samsung block on it, either from Samsung themselves or a different company, we would love to help you out with that if possible, so go ahead and get in touch with us and we will discuss all the details. All of our contact information will be right down in the video description, and we'll also put a slide at the end of the video that has all of the information there as well. While you're here, make sure to check out some of the other videos that we have here on our channel, as we offer a lot of different services for a lot of different devices, and I'm sure that you'll find something there that could come in handy someday. Hitting that subscribe button while you're there will enable you to be notified of all of the new videos and services that we're constantly adding and putting up, just like we're doing with this one. Y para todos ustedes hispanohablantes, nosotros también hablamos español, así que ustedes también nos pueden contactar sin duda. Thanks so much for watching, everyone, and have a great rest of your day.